Thanks for joining us today. I'm Gabe Garish, owner of Backwoods Pursuit, and today we're going to do a review on the Exped Widget. The Exped Widget Pump here is a 3-in-1 device that is meant to be taken on a backpacking trip, or is also great for regular car camping if you want to use this for not only blowing up your air mattress, but also a power bank and a light. So we're going to go over the functionality of this, and we tested this to see how these things worked in reality, to see what kind of life you're going to get out of the pump as well as the light, so you can know if it's a device that you want to take with you on your backpacking trip. As always, really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Links to those down in the description, as well as a link to our website, backwoodspursuit.com. A ton of other gear reviews over there. Now let's dive into the Exped Widget and see how it works. Again, a link to this guy down in the description for you as well if you want to check it out. Let's get started. All right, so the Exped Widget here is an awesome little 3-in-1 device that can be used to blow up your air mattress. It is a light 100 lumen lamp that you can hang in your tent. Has 3 light settings that way, as well as a power bank over here so you can recharge your phone or your navigation device or whatnot. All in one 6.8 ounce package. So it works really well for the backpacker. Of course, you can use it if you're car camping, that sort of thing, but really designed for the backpacker. This isn't really something I would take with me if it was just a blower or just a pump for my air mattress, because the nozzle, the pump stacks work really well for that. But being that it'll do all 3 things, I typically take a power bank with me anyways. This is awesome, a 3-in-1 device that way. Now it comes with 2 other adapters here, so if you have a different size pad nozzle that you need to blow up, it'll work for those, as well as a charging cable in the box there. So let's dive into the performance of the Exped Widget and see how it actually does with inflating and the battery life and whatnot. We were able to test all those things, so I want to bring you those results now. All right, now to use the pump, you're just going to go ahead and stick it in the in nozzle here, and you're going to go ahead and turn that on. Now this is the Exped Ultra 3R, and so it's a standard width, standard length, so a pretty typical 20-inch wide, 6-foot long pad. Turn this on, and you'll see how quickly this actually inflates these pads. So right about 20 seconds there for this pad, and it's fully inflated now. Now if you like a super firm pad, you might want to take the pump stack and add a little bit more pressure there, but it's plenty firm enough for me, because I don't like to have a pad that is so firm that it's uncomfortable. But it does a great job of getting it right where you need it in about 20 seconds there. So that was the performance on how the pump works. About 20 to 21 seconds for a standard size mat, and those are 3 inches thick, so some might be a little more, a little less. But the pump by itself, when we timed this, we ran it from a full charge all the way to when it absolutely stopped, was over 38 minutes straight on one battery charge. So you could blow up a whole lot of air mattresses with one battery charge here. Now you can always also run this with the light on while you're running the pump, which can be nice if it's dark and you're inflating your mattresses. You can have the light on while you're doing that. Now, if you run the light and the pump at the same time, we ran that from a full charge again all the way till completely empty. It ran for almost 37 minutes with both of those on, so still a ton of battery life that way. So super awesome the way you can get a lot of life out of one little device, and of course a couple of charges for your phone in the power bank on the widget. Now as far as the performance on just the light, so you of course got the high setting, which is 100 lumens, and then a medium and a low. So we ran this from a full charge again all the way to when it was almost out with the light, and it ran for, well, we shut it off at 20 hours, and it was still going, but it was a very, very low dim glow yet, so it was really not usable. After about 16 hours, the light was getting pretty low, so you could count on about that 12 to 16 hours of usable light with this on high. Now if you run it on low or medium, you're going to of course get a little extra light out of it that way. So still a really long run time, enough battery power to blow up your mattresses and your buddies and a couple other people in camp, and still use the light for many days on end. So very, very nice that way. Good performance out of such a lightweight unit at again 6.8 ounces and multifunctional, which is awesome. Now really the only thing that I didn't love about this was just how loud the blower was. I mean, it is a blower, so you expect it to be a little bit loud, but it does have the full blower function if you double click that, or if you hold this down instead of double clicking it, you have a low setting, which is going to have a little bit less output here, but also going to be quite a bit quieter. So pretty quiet on the low setting versus on the high setting, you have a fair amount louder here. So that is the Exped widget. It's a cool little device. Maybe it's for you, maybe it isn't, but I'll put a link to this down in the description for you. Let me know if you think it's something that you would take with you. Would it be useful, or just a gadget that you don't need to take with you out on the trail? Again, the Exped widget, link to it down in the description. Drop any questions or comments down there as well. We'd love to help you out if we can. Thanks for watching here today. We'll see you next time.